Hello, and welcome. How much of this run can I get done today, huh? I was on the Shrieking Legiana quest, which I believe puts me at Shrieking Leggy, Fulgur Anjanath, Ebony, and what do you call him? The other one? Acidic Glavenus, Seething Elder Dragons. I believe that is the remaining stuff. So it seems highly unlikely to me that we'll finish this today. But I reckon we'll get pretty goddamn close. To be honest. I mean, we won't finish today, because I gotta do, like, the post-game monsters and stuff as well, which is difficult, but yeah. I'm gonna be getting real close. I don't care for any of those investigations, thank you, game. Hey Iron, how you Mace? How are you both doing? Good to see ya. Right. Up to the canteen, please. You're good? You've been playing Splat 3 all day? Nice. Me, I'm okay. I feel frazzled. Don't know why. Just feel frazzled. What does that mean? Like... I don't know how to even explain that. Fraying around the edges. Bit all over the place. Brain's not quite working at full capacity, you know. Me making up words, that is what I do best. I spew shit professionally 6 days a week. And I do it for fun on the other one. You got to rank A, running up to rank A+. Nice. Does it go to S or S+? Hello, Sagando. How are you? Welcome. I honestly don't know why I did that. It just felt right. To open with the flash bomb. Technically a massive waste, but it was funny. It goes to X. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, I've got earplugs. Not only do I have earplugs, I have max level earplugs. Because I'm fancy. X comes after S plus 9. Cool, so they really just hate everyone, huh? What a terrible ranking scheme. Yeah, I thought you might show up. There's a reason I brang poop. Even though I'm not normally a poop bringer of poop. These two are particularly irritating together. Yeah. I did unfortunately think that might happen. Hey, Kami. You got C minus, C, C plus, and the same goes in B and A. They literally start you off at a passing grade. I guess they don't want anyone to feel bad. You get to S, which follows with S plus 0. Yeah, fuck that entire system. That's terrible. I don't even care. That's fucking dumb. You get past S, so then it goes S plus 0. Huh? Although it's evening already, it's still early for talk like this. Like what? I am the bringer of poop. I bring poop though. Hey! Thank you, Kobe. Let me just go heal here so I don't die. Let me give you some hearts. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you very much for the gifty. I appreciate it. Before X was introduced in Splatoon 2. Apparently I'm full Englishing now. You could go to S99. Yeah, that's incredibly silly. After a point, that just means nothing, right? Like, that's purely there to keep you playing the game. X-Rank has a whole separate system. That's incredibly common in games. The highest rank in a game won't go by... a lot of competitive multiplayer games, at least. It won't go by, like, win-loss or ranking up anymore. It will just straight up show you your elo. Or, like, a score given to you based on your elo at the current moment. League is a very easy example of that one. When you get into the top rank, instead of, like, going to 100 LP and then you get your promotion match and then you do your promotion match, either get promoted or don't. Your LP just keeps growing forever. Matchmaking makes no distinction between which S you are. Yeah, because why would it? There's too many of them. That's what I mean. It's just there's so many ranks that they literally can't mean anything anymore. It's purely there to keep you on the, like, level up grind to get you stuck in the game. It's like complete BS. It's dumb as hell. I'm looking forward to 4 year later. Gonna get absolutely no relics for an hour again. For 3 hours, sorry. Gonna be great. get out of danger. Good. I got hit there. Interesting. Interesting. Of course, that's the moment the other one decides to join in. When it's just been sitting in the corner of the arena the whole time. Which one's Shrieking? I'm actually gonna get Shrieking to leave. Shrieking's been in this area for so long that she'll probably leave anyway. Soonish. Your goal is to get to S+. Oh, good luck. Why did you immediately leave? I don't understand Shrieking and Legiana in this map. Is it because I double pooped you in the previous area? They just move weirdly, I feel. Very strange. Oh yeah? Speaking of absolutely nothing, I have no good segue. My copy of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon arrived today. So I now am in possession of that. It's still a long old time before I get to play it, but it's there. It's up there now. Along with the other games behind me. All of them. They're all up there. I really hope I enjoy that game, because it cost me a fucking arm and a leg. I mean, I don't even know what you're on about when it comes to Mystery Dungeon, right? So, one or two of the other ones. Explorers of the Sky, the one you told me to get eyed. You know, the one that you redeemed specifically for the thing? To play it? This one then. I hope I enjoy it. Otherwise, that's the type of statement that's like, cool, I'll never touch this entire franchise again. And boom. Good shit. What generations of games does that one introduce? This statement might invite some fighting, as the prior one's quite well received too. I'm not buying another one. That one already cost me 70 fucking quid. Is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 Explorers of the Sky? Because that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 means nothing to me. Number is gates to infinity. Why do they even have numbers if they have names? If they're all subtitled, why? I mean, you still haven't answered my question as far as I'm concerned. You just speak in gobbledygook now. To what generation of Pokemon are in Explorers of the Sky? You said up to Gen 4? No, you said Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 is up to Gen 4. Which is not what I asked you. For all I know, that's an entirely different game. It's the same? I don't know that. It could be number 400 for all I know. Gen 4's diving as well, yeah. Gonna be a bit awkward because I don't know half the Pokemon in the game. Sky being a part of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 is no big difference. To someone who's literally never touched the entire franchise, you just refer to it by a different name and expect someone who knows absolutely nothing about it to know that? How would I know? Right? How would I possibly have any idea? Essentially, I asked a question and you went, this entirely different thing goes up to Gen 4. And yes, people on the internet would just answer an entirely different question for no reason. Before someone's like, oh, you know, I would have just... Yeah, people would. one's free then? How many mystery dungeons is there? Stop trying to keep track at this point. Gates of Infinity is up to Gen 5. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon free? You want to be weird? Call it the 3DS one. Are these games actually numbered, or are you just making this way more difficult than it needs to be? Okay, none of them are numbered. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1 is 1 because it's the first. No, it's called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue Rescue Team. It's not called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it has a subtitle. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, what you're calling 2, is Explorers of Time and Darkness. The community's decided otherwise? Well, that's fucking stupid. Because that's so unbelievably confusing for anyone who's never heard of them before. To just be like, oh yeah, this game that I'm referring to, and then just to refer to it by a different name. It has a subtitle. It's why people don't say Pokemon 1, right? They say first generation. Because if you said Pokemon 2, is Yellow Pokemon 2? Or is Gold and Silver Pokemon 2? Because, like, Yellow came after... Is it Blue and Red? Brain failing me there. But technically it's also, like, part of the same game, even though it's, like, not. Which seems to maybe be what's going on here with some of these ones as well. Because Explorers of Time and Darkness is 2007. Then Explorers of the Sky is 2009, but you've said that those are the same ones. I mean, it's not called PMD, though. It's called Red and Blue Rescue Team. They have names. Those are the same ones? Platinum in the same regard? No, but that's why they say Gen 4. This is exactly what I'm trying to say to you, Ein. It's why they say generations. They don't call the game itself number 1, number 2, number 3, right? Which is why I gave Yellow as an example. Well, let's use Pokemon Crystal instead, because I'm actually aware of that one. If you were to refer to Pokemon Silver and Gold as Pokemon 2, What would you call Crystal? Because it's not Pokemon 2. It's like Pokemon 2 plus, right? For people to say Generation 2, because it's easier. But if you look at the Wikipedia page and you say Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 to me, I would say Explorers of Time and Darkness. That's a long time, by the way. The most recent one, or not the most recent one, sorry, the one that came out in 2020, is 5 years between that and the previous one. And also it's in yellow for some reason. Why is it in yellow? Explain. The community didn't use them? Yeah, but you're not talking to the community. You're talking to someone who has no idea. If you're talking to a member of a community... Like, it's... If you're talking to someone at your work about your work, you use jargon, right? If you're talking to someone who doesn't know anything about your work, you can't use the jargon, because then it becomes confusing and nonsensical. Is what I'm trying to get across. Because you've answered my question, but if I'm not in the know, you haven't answered my question. You've just answered an entirely different question as far as I'm concerned. How will you learn the jargon without ever hearing it? You can explain it to me afterwards instead of confusing me first. You say Explorers of the Sky goes up to Gen 4. By the way it works in this franchise is they call these ones this, right? You teach people, you don't confuse them with it, and then when they get confused and ask questions, go, oh no, it's this way. Sounds like a me problem. Sounds like a good way to make people not want to listen to you problem. Or at least make me not want to listen to you. Because that's really fucking infuriating when people do that. Have you seen my phone? Your cellular device is located in the other room. Like, huh? Your telecommunications machine can be found in this location. Kind of like, what the fuck are you doing, right? You know? Just saying, it's... It doesn't help make me want to play the game. Apparently I'm in an irritated mood today. Sorry. I don't know why that annoyed me so much. It really fucking pissed me off. I apologize. Apparently I'm annoyed today. Hey Tiggy. You are not what I wanted to find. Where is my friendo though? Please? There he is. Hi there. I didn't. Oh, I've got earplugs. I was gonna say, there's no way in hell I should have got away with that. Also, apparently, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is an animated series. No? Hello, Hedgie. Welcome. You have reinstalled Elden Ring. Why so? The latest non-remake release. 2015. They haven't made a new one since 2015. That's 10 years ago, man. Oh, shit. You wanted to wait to put it on your SSD, but you're waiting for the screws that you need, right? You're just giving it another playthrough now that the DLC's been properly announced, or otherwise doing something else? You need to finish your second playthrough, right? Okay. Just getting back up to scratch, basically. Oh yeah, I've got earplugs. It's gonna be so difficult to get used to. Remaking your character to look cooler? Right. Fair enough. Can you just change your appearance at any time in that game? Yeah? I must admit, my memories of Elden Ring are fuzzy at best. Characters look weird though, why? And whoop! Nice. It's hard to make a face that you like. Oh, right. Okay, like that. That looks normal. That unfortunately does tend to be the case with games, yeah. Depends what you consider normal, I guess, as well, right? Baldur's Gate 3 was good, though. I feel like a lot more of Baldur's Gate 3's budget was probably spent on the character creator, considering it's a role-playing, a little bit more heavily role-playing game, right? Elden Ring is an RPG, but it's not necessarily a role-playing game, as dumb as that is. Sound-wise, it's not based off of a tabletop system, let's put it that way. Hello, Sanjurki. Welcome. Great, Mace. Wonderful. Just set yourself up for wordplay that, as far as I'm aware, only really is relevant to you. At least right now. I'm pretty sure that's not a pun. Ooh. It. I don't really feel like I understand what a pun is anymore. At one point, I feel like I could have clearly defined what a pun is, but I feel like all wordplay has become equals pun. So, you're probably right. I don't want to play it then. Right? You said you didn't want to play multiplayer, just play the expansion instead. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, he's angry. But he's also tired. He's angry tired. Okay, he just screwed my clutch controller over, basically. Thank you, Angela. Bow run that started horribly ended beautifully. I'm assuming that was the one you were doing yesterday that you said in the Discord server that you managed to win with. That and right. Well done. Well done. It fires 3 shots at once. Fair enough. Does sound like a good idea. think I only got away with that because Tigrex's tail pushed him away. Honestly. Oh, whoops. Still not injured, huh? I'm actually kind of surprised by that. With the turf war. I think he's going to be following here. Because he's angry. Should be okay. Come over here. Get over here. Oh, you're also angry. Good. Never mind that then. It's also full broken. There's the first pod. Or maybe the second pod, I don't know. I was not expecting that Tigrex out of nowhere. Not injured. Huh? That's surprising. Okay. I mean, I haven't really tenderized him. I've been hitting his legs a lot as well. 15 minutes is still, like, about right. 20 minutes is still about right and good. But, yeah. Actually genuinely surprises me. Considering the turf war did, like, what? 1,500 damage? 1,200 damage, maybe? His legs are actually good hit zones now as well, which is nice. Nice. Very lucky. I've used 10 megas here as well. Fulker's giving me a little bit more trouble than I thought he would. To be honest. And a max. I can capture him now. You actually put up a good fight here. Well done. Well done. Now I should get my Tufas at the same time, I believe. And then I can deal with those. Hopefully without issue. But Ebony Odo kinda is rough. Especially since I think I'm using Charge Blade for both of them. Because this was Mace's anything that isn't a Charge Blade that I've just used for these two quests. And the next one is Chisel, Charge Blade to Celebrate Food. Both of which were from a week ago. Whoops. I need to go back to Astera again. I wish I knew. Like, I wish I could ask them why they made so much of Iceborne. About you going into and being in Astera. I feel like they could have just, you know, said, oh hey, they found more monsters in the old world. Can you please go take care of them without making us like fast travel here? And have to come back here after every quest. It's a very strange choice, right? Very odd. I already ticked off that Chisel Charge Blade, so let's get my butt handed to me. I don't think either of these quests is gonna go well. Yoli, please stop. I need a lot of full ground enough, huh? I reckon I could maybe do some of that. If I can get to the Elder Dragons and see, like, all of the stuff that I need left to get, that would maybe put me in a good spot to, like, actually get it all. Because I don't have the very final upgrades on these weapons ticked on yet, visually wise. So a lot of these that I can see now are one before final upgrade, and it would actually be really important to see final upgrade. If I'm going to be taking down Furious Rajang. Might make the difference, you know? Might be relatively important. Acidic Glaive. I'm kind of worried about his speed here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be good enough with Charge Blade to deal with it. At least being able to ignore the roar helps. Quite a lot. Defense-wise as well, if I get acid down, or like defense down I should say, by that tail, I'm in a bit of a dodgy spot here. As far as challenge-wise goes though, I think this run's probably in a pretty decent spot now. I think I'm in a good place. Not too much left to worry about. As I said a little bit earlier, I think tomorrow this one will probably be finished. Furious Rajang being the furthest I need to go. I can't remember exactly how the post-game works. I think you might need to just spot Stygian for that one. I don't know if you actually have to do Stygian. Even if not, I'm pretty sure there's an event quest I can do to fight him anyway. I might actually be able to do all of them for event quests. My post-game friendos here. Garuga. Rajang, Furious Rajang. Kind of technically the only reason we're completing the rest of the story. Is to kill those 3 monsters. Every other Gen 2 monster has been taken care of, or introduced in Gen 2, I should say. All of them down. Whoop. Hey, Dawn. Welcome. How you doing? Doing good. You finished the 3rd Lord in Toa. Hey, nice one. Was it a preferable experience to the 2nd Lord? Penultimate boss might be worse, but it was otherwise fine. Okay. That's rough. That is very rough. Well, presumably... I mean, it's a JRPG, so there's essentially no way that no shenanigans happen, right? There's always going to be something that happens, but presumably if it is just a case of you taking down the 5 lords, you're over halfway there, right? Most of the way. Potentially, but who knows, yeah. Yeah, it could always go truly nuts, just out of left field. And a big hit. This acidic has been surprisingly like, reasonable. I don't really feel like he's been a giant asshole at any point. Not on brand for his kind. Wait, seriously? I cut his tail off that quickly? Are you sure? That takes forever. Normally, right? Well, okay. Maybe I'm just used to not being able to hit it. I'm definitely gonna have to, if I get myself some disposable income at some point, have a look at the other Tales game that Zale mentioned. See if it's a bit more my style. Oh, the bird! Why bird? Or I will have to eventually accept my inevitable failing to really get into JRPGs. Even though I don't want to. Because there's so many games in that franchise that people love. Franchise? Genre? It's the correct term. Come here, damn it. I should be at a safe distance. Yes. Good. I'll happily take that trade. The amount of damage I took compared to the amount that I did. Happily. Is Charge Blade actually like good here? I liked Caligula. I did. I did, true. Caligula really struck me as a game that just was loved, though, by the people who made it. A lot like Dave, right? funniest shit on the planet? Okay. My desire to alt tab is significantly decreased. It's very hilarious if you have a context. I will almost certainly not have the context. Come on, get him! Nice, straight across the head. I really need to sharpen. That should be enough. Even more so if he does that. Man, this is a long hungry. Hit me with this. So, delayed thinking there. Going back to Dave. I honestly feel like I 100%ed that game at exactly the point where I wanted to. Like, it was starting very slightly at the beginning of starting to, like, run out its welcome. It lasted for essentially the perfect amount of time, even the 100%. It was ideal. Well, not 100%, but all achievements, I should say, because I didn't 100% it. I didn't do all the cards and stuff as well. Wasn't missing that many of them, but unfortunately was still missing some. That was my plan, Mace. Yep. It's good. It's a wonderful thing about Monster Hunter is the like half a minute you have after the quest is the perfect time to like alt tab, send a message, read something. You know, grab some grab something to eat, for example. Good little stopping point. Natural break points, yeah. Oh! Is he injured? The boy is injured. Easier than full garage now. Weird. I thought I'd be saying that about Acidic Lavinus, but hey, here we are. It's only going to be 20 seconds on this one. But there he is. Another one down. Indeed. It's a penis. You don't say? Yeah. I'm afraid I'm not 12 anymore, Mace. Eva, are you? Are you sure? I think that's probably a you had to have been there moment. It's just some cock. Just a inky cock on the floor. That's it. Great time for someone to join, by the way. If anyone did, you're welcome. Oh, restock your damn items. Okay. I kind of don't want to do this quest. I think this one's really going to suck. This one's really going to suck, and it's going to suck bad. To be honest. Ebony Odo is genuinely difficult. And Charge Blade is not a particularly fast weapon. AoE, if I manage to get the big slams off, is going to be really good. Because I'll hit a lot of his body, which means I'm going to have, like, higher knocking over and stuff. Because he's going to have little bits of damage all over him rather than just one focus. But still. It's a rough one. Rounded core, saw it, just stared. It's the worst time you've sat on the floor so far. It's a good thing you don't have to try and explain that one, because it might be a bit awkward when you went back to base. Why should take so long? There was it's just, you know, awkward. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, hopefully I can get some good damage off here, because I really, really need it if I want this to go well. They'll just judgmentally stay. Okay. Wide record of 6 minutes. Unsurprising. Knowing a lot of roguelite based stuff, it involves a ludicrously high number of resets. It's probably just like resetting so they get the perfect first upgrade. Perfect, basically. Or one of a few upgrades that they can actually, you know, attempt to make a run happen with. Kind of impressive, though. Wonder how much real time it took if that's in game time. You said there was like 30 levels or something, right? The hell was that? Is that your wings? Why did it sound like bombs going off? What the hell? Enjoy this? Nice. One at the tail. Gone. That's good damage as far as I'm concerned. Don't do this to me. Hey, Summers. Welcome. How are you? That mount was a bit bullshit, to be honest. You're eating walnut butter. I do not know what that is. Is that just butter? Or is it something else? What? I was debating on whether if I should just reveal the depths of my stupidity, and I decided to do so. I know peanut butter. I am aware of its existence, yeah, but I don't really understand how it's made, to be honest. A very similar thing, but walnuts instead of peanuts. Roast walnuts until you get the correct consistency, which is not the consistency of butter. For what it's worth. Which I always found really weird, but hey. Not relevant. Okay, cool. Is it nice? I assume so if you're just straight up eating it. I obviously don't know if you're straight up eating it, but... It wouldn't be the first time I've had experience with people just eating the toppings straight. A lot of people do it with Nutella. I don't blame them. I assume people do it with peanut butter as well. Walnuts, the bigger ones. Like the quite large ones. I don't know if I've ever had walnuts. They are? I don't think I've had them. I was trying to conjure some image in my head of how that would taste, but... I don't have a reference for how walnuts taste, and the only reference I have for how peanut butter tastes is when I had a Reese's... Is it Reese's? Reese's? Yeah. Peanut butter cup chocolate things. And promptly spat it up. So I didn't really taste it that much. And it's been a while. Taste odd. They have like I imagine they have like an earthy taste. Is that Phil Earbird or Philbird? I can't read. I'm not sure what it is either way, but I think that's just Philbird. No, I do not. It doesn't even ring a nugget in my head for what it could potentially be. I am well aware that I am preciously low knowledge in this world. It's another name for a hazelnut. I have heard of hazelnuts before. I don't think I can necessarily point one out to you though. To look up hazelnut after this. Thank you, Brain, for providing me with the sentence that I caught in time of my knowledge of nuts is wanting. Don't know much about nuts. Wait. Calm down, Odo. I just need you to die a little bit for me, buddy. Why am I getting so many mounts? Charge blade cracked as fuck? What is happening? New mount weapon? The charge blade for some reason? Why did I just block that? I have earplugs. Silly choice. Oh, surfing. Good time to, Oh, hazelnuts are the little fuckers. No, I have had those. I don't like them. Unfortunate. Filament. Constantly trying to roll rolls when you got earplugs 5. I've been doing it a lot as well, but occasionally my my two neurons up here rub together and remind me that I have earplugs. Usually right after I roll or block something that I could have just ignored because I had earplugs. That's the exact moment they kick in and like, by the way, you didn't need to do that. Which is what happened here. I blocked, and then my brain went, I got earplugs. That haze. Solid bone is good. A fade window. Oh. I actually have some evade window. Wonderful. Well, I guess for Velkhana here, I'm going to be using Gunlance from... Was it Mace or was it Fanged Wyvern? They both put one in. It's Fanged Wyvern. Gunlance. This is already all maxed. Cool. Unfortunate. Just need so many of those, huh? Okay. At least this has really good sharpness. It's a long level 5? That might be alright. Eh, great sword, thank you. I feel that, honestly. Eh. Especially since I don't have focus. Thoroughly eh at that point. Okay. Weird. My apologies. Let's do this. Void of time. Oh yeah, cutscenes. It feels like just a week ago that I was here, man. It's not been very long at all. Hello, Leggy. Leggy? Velk? Always a pleasure to see you again. Apparently she does not feel the same. Can't blame her for that. And... oh. I like that the way the numbers stacked up there made it look like I did 999 damage. It's unfortunately not the case. How'd you go? Man, the cutscene playing over the top of this is really a bit cacophonous. Wait. Oh, hello. Ice. Thank you, Ice. Affinity sliding as well. God forbid it actually came in useful slightly. Although I got a mouth, so it probably won't do anything. Because it'll be gone. Right, and poke in the head. Good stake. My Wi-Fi was not off cooldown. Pause. Pile of burning corpses was alive. I'm gonna hope and assume that you're talking about Elden Ring. I think that happens in that game at some point. I appear to be slightly in danger. Okana's one of those creatures that I would not necessarily pick Gunlance for if I had the choice. This one's a bit rough. I still enjoy fighting her, but it doesn't tend to go too well for me with Gunlance specifically. And that, followed by a Wyvern Fire. Whoop. Your head went to the one reborn in Bloodborne. That makes sense. Yep. Oh, man. I really want to play Bloodborne again. I just want to see if it, like... if it's as good as I remember it being, or if it's just like nostalgia goggles, right? And it wasn't actually that good. Oh, I'm well aware where the Dragon Razor is, buddy. Don't you mind me. Done this shit enough times to know precisely where I'm going. Bloodborne's one of those games. I remember the DLC being good. 100%. Was his arm always red? Whom's? Honestly, wasn't really paying much attention to the cutscene. The team leader? No. Is it red? I don't think he has red armor, does he? Now we just gotta go wait for her to stand in spot. Your eyes saw red? I am uncertain. You're making me doubt myself now, though. I think he's got, like, green and grey. I'm gonna let the cutscene play. Old Hunter's good, yeah. Everyone's got a bit of a red light on them here because of the torch. So I see where you're getting it from. It does look... Oh, no, he does have little red bits. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, does he normally have that red trim? That's a great question. I don't know. If he does, I've never noticed that. Huh. Weird. Incredibly weird. It's now all I can see. Maybe my game's being funky. Oh, is it because of the festival, maybe? Would that change it? Not. It doesn't normally change people's costumes other than the handlers, right? So it shouldn't be that, but it maybe could be. I don't know. I'm gonna put these in here. I'm pretty sure this makes it so I don't have enough cut wings or hard fangs. Yeah. I don't have enough cut wings, that's all. I got full Garanjanef. This might very well be... This is Elder Dragon Blood. I know that one. I got 3 lots of claws and I'm not sure. The Gunlance one could be from Brute Tigrex. This could also be from Brute Tigrex, but that would be a bit weird. This could be from Shara, maybe? One more Gunlance quest. And then we'll switch on to Summer's Greatsword here. And that will be a full rotation of all the people in the queue. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not gonna need the rations. Good habit, I guess. Good practice. Same thing with these. I'm not gonna need this many, but hey, it should be Kush. All the brute weapons. Usually, right. They have to be Kush. Kush is one of the monsters that I hoped to avoid entirely in Master Rank, if I could. Hey, a chisel, finally food. And hello, everyone. Hello. What gourmet dish do you have for consumption today? First real meal today? Jesus Christ. That's rough. Velkhana, Velkhana, Velkhana. I might as well just fast travel. Instead of running all the way there. I do enjoy this quest. It is a good quest. It just might prove to be a tad difficult here with the old Gunlards situation. Let me have a look on my phone, because I can't really alt-tab world as good while I'm trying to run my way over here. Is that a pasta bake of some sort? I see pasta. That's all I see. Huh? Long ass tail, gotta be. Pasta with cream cheese sauce, broccoli and ham. Nice. My wife would fire. Why you gotta do me like this? You installed a big ass CPU cooler for you, for yourself, or? Oh, you've got a new water cooler. Ooh, very nice. I wasn't sure if you meant the size was abnormally large for you to install. essentially as big as the entire front of your case. Does your PC need that? Jesus. Let's run that thing through its paces if you need a water cooler that big. Damn. No, but you got a good deal. Alright, fair enough. I would question if it's a good deal if you didn't need to buy it, but... your prerogatives, right? Water coolers are cool. Not gonna lie. Quieter as well, right? I think water cooling is quieter. I don't know, I've never used it. I assume it's a lot quieter. There isn't some like fucking horrible motor noise. Hey, Jordan. How you doing? I appreciate it. Doesn't feel that way today, but thank you. Your fans are very quiet. Yeah, my fans barely ever activate. They make a decent little bit of noise, but they're not that loud, and they barely ever really need to turn on. Like the big fans. Usually just the component-specific fans handle it. Well, they barely need to work hard. This may be a better way to put it. Oi, nice. Media links to the cooler that you put in. I gotta be, I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I don't really understand how it works. I just know that it's like... there's water involved. Don't know the intricacies as to how it works. Does it just go into fans? Is that it? And then the fans blow like really cool air? I wanna know. The like a dumbed down version, yeah. dumbed down version. What I mean is just like use actual human words whenever I say that. Don't whip out the doctor speak, otherwise, like, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Well, oh, I didn't have any ammo. Fools. Please get this off. Nope. Well, that was kind of a resounding disaster. Got this. It's not angry, so that's a freebie. Cutting the tail off doesn't really serve much purpose, but hey. It's nice to do, nonetheless. Why? Water passes through a heat exchange mounted on the CPU, then goes to the big-ass radiator. With the fans, where the air presses against that fine mesh where water passes through. This emits such aerobic surface, it can give off the heat. The air very efficient. Okay. You found an amazing hairstyle for your character. It's close to what you have on Baldur's Gate 3. If you've been doing that this entire time, Edgy, damn man, that's some commitment. I'm usually like, fuck it, they'll have a helmet on anyway. I'm never gonna look at this face again. I just stopped bothering. That's cool. To really, really dumb it down, basically just water goes near hot parts, gets made hotter, goes near a series of fans that make the hot very cool very quickly, goes back near hot parts, etc, etc, etc. Defense is a stat for losers. Don't insult people, man. You can have your character look pretty. You don't need to insult other people. It's a joke. Just don't. It doesn't come off as a joke when you just say defense is for losers, right? Especially with games like Elden Ring. ProSoft games kind of have a bit of a problem in general with that. The get good mentality, right? Hey. Shame I didn't get the wing break there. That was good freaking damage. already angry? Didn't notice that. Whoops. That felt good. The food. Oh, wow, that's Betsy paycheck, eh, Shizzle? Whoops. Hey. Just shit, never mind. Like the way you said that so immediately is like, wait, no. They fired me. I shouldn't be doing this. Ooh, that's actually a good dodge. Please hit. Good. Trying to keep that tail constantly in my mind. Because I know myself and I will 100% forget it. Otherwise, okay, good. It lived towards it. Okay. Trust myself with full certainty that I will not remember to carve the tail if I don't constantly think about it. Middies? I'm gonna pop in here just so it can actually go to sleep. And I can grab this camp, because apparently I don't have it. Probably won't need it, but it would be useful for, like, Shatterhorn if I have to do that for some reason. Wyvern Fire's on cooldown. Unfortunately. Wonder if I can try and hit a one of these here. Nice. 439 damage. What the hell? That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Wow. There isn't the slap lance style for no reason. Isn't that in Rise though? Does that exist in World as well? I never heard anyone mention slap lance till Rise, so I just assumed it was a Rise thing. Heard about it in World as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've just never heard of it in this one. Oh yeah, I've got earplugs. I think it might be in every G-Rank game, because shelling always kind of sucks. World's the one that added that move though, right? So I think it's that move in particular that's what makes it so good. That wasn't added into World. Otherwise, the normal is, I think the normal is poke, poke, shell, poke, poke, shell. Just so you try and get as much, like, poke damage in as possible. Not 100% though. Don't take my word for that one at all. I'm not gonna like this player. I full burst because monkey brain, like. Oh look, my very first cards a crystal that I don't need. Thanks, game. Hey, buff. Thank you for the clap. Just the one. They seem to be doing fine this time. Full Tigrex setup actually worked really well there. Worked out good. Seething, I believe, is the next. I want to do Seething. I probably do want to do Seething. And then I probably should just try and get as far as I can right now. Yeah, get as far as I can right now. And then tomorrow can open up with a little bit of farmy. And then once I've done that little bit of farmy, I can push on and finish the challenge run. Black Curl Stouthorn is what that is. Huh. I do need free pure Elder Dragon blood. It's just this stuff, which I might not even have the potential to get. Depending on what it is. But that's fine, because the like one upgrade across the board here is good enough. Like, it doesn't need to go all the way to the last one. In these instances, it obviously will. If it could, that would be nice. But it doesn't have to. Really weird, though, how some Naga weapons are an extra upgrade. For some reason. Very strange. Right, Summons gave a greatsword here. Believe I'm now using. I am indeedy. Tick that sucker off. Do I conveniently have an Azure Aphelos anywhere? Seemingly not. If I just go on a optional Azure loss, I slam him twice. That's hopefully enough to give me the one Cortex I need. And then I can come back from the quest, upgrade this greatsword, and then this greatsword will be a lot better against Seething. Because it will have, I don't know how much extra true raw, but 100 extra greatsword raw. So, maybe like 10 true raw. It's not really great, but it's 7. All I gotta do is get that Cortex shiny. That's a shard. I could also get it from cutting the tail. You have 4 bosses left for your melee Terraria. Well, damn. I feel like you got through that really fast, Hedgie. Nice one. I suppose you have played Infernum quite a few times, right? At this point, even if it is very difficult, you are experienced. Where's the shinies? Where are the shinies though, actually? What the hell? They're both here. Okay. Hey, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Return from quest. That's literally the only material I need to upgrade this greatsword to its final bit, so if I could avoid doing the entire Azure Aphelos fight, I bloody well will. This greatsword is the worst of the weapons as well, is why I want that one so badly. It is the weakest. This is Lavasia. As opposed to Nagakuga or Tigrex. It's Lavasia. Not quite there. Be interesting to see, actually. What, 1200? Is there a Tigrex weapon? This is 1200. I would need another Tiggy mantle. And I would need nothing else? Can I just... Do I have a Celestial? I don't think I do, unfortunately. I can meld health boosts. Wait a sec. I got distracted, but it's a good distraction. Yeah, fuck it. Yes. I can get health boost free. Wait, can I meld it? I forgot about a Celestial. Can I get a Celestial? Or do I have a Celestial? I do not. Unfortunate. What about my Steamworks bonus? Is that a Celestial? I don't think it is, unfortunately. It's a gold. Dang. Because what I'm looking at the moment is this has 1200, 665, which is a lot. Not gonna pretend that that's not a lot of fire damage. It's just a great sword, so it's less important, right? This is 1200. It's essentially only 11. Sorry, 960. Because of the 20% affinity. Wait, is that how that works? No, that's not how that works. It's 25% damage, so it would be essentially 1,140 damage, but white sharpness and the loss of the element. That might actually technically be better. But I'll stick with the Vasyov weapon for variety's sake, I guess? I don't know. Sieving's kind of a pain in the butt, so... If it wouldn't have messed with the ability to upgrade it, I would have considered that a little bit more seriously. But because I need 2 mantles, it's kind of probably not worth it. Have to farm another Tigrex mantle. I should... Yeah, I'll just go over here. Because I'm pretty sure he ambushes you in this area after you have a little talky talk with the Admiral. Just cut off the handlers. Little pondering of life talk. Return from expedition. Because this don't count as a quest. And then we can properly prepare and go after this guy. Do I need to bring anything specific for him? Null berries, because... Wait, he doesn't blast blade, does he? I don't think he blast blades. I don't think I need null berries. Tempted to bring them anyway. You know what I should bring? At this point in the game, combinable frickin' potions. Why have I not got that? My megas keep running out on like every quest and it hasn't even occurred to me. Oh, what I do want to do is put health boost on, actually. That's really important. Don't really have slots for it though, do I, eh? I can get rid of Tenderizer, Attack Boost, and Grinder. It's a loss of damage, which is a bummer, but like staying alive is more damage than that would be. That's Resuscitate plus Expert. This is Resuscitate plus Evasion. 2 points of Evade Window. Couldn't have been like Evasion Expert, no? Game, please. My level 4s. My level 4s are not very good, huh? Like, not at all. Well, that's what you get for speeding through the game. If you do not get good decorations, you get acceptable ones. Not sure if I remember this right. I think Basil normally spawns somewhere and then flies up top. That hopefully is my best way to find him. I feel like the game is extra glowy today. As weird as that sounds. Hey, well done, Brian. You did it. Right, let's get this tail up. I've definitely played too much to remember that, man. I have not fought Seething Basil that many times. Hey! Alfonso was here, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time with this run. How does one Clutch Claw? You're a newbie Master Rank 7 Hunter. There's actually a tutorial for it in 1-star low rank quests. Littlest, which will probably teach you better than I can. Because it will tell you what it is on like whatever you have your control scheme set up to be. Just make sure you've got good openings whenever you want to do any of the stuff. Because all of it takes a good chunk of time. If you don't have the tutorial quests, talk to the Smithy and Astera, and he should give it to you. Actually, no, wait, he won't, because he won't be over there anymore. It's like, no way you could not get that from him. Actually. Because that guy moves to Celiana, so... Oh. Greatsword without focus. Really, really not one of my strong points here. Greatsword, not one of my strong points. You know what, let's wheel that statement back a little bit. Also, you defeated Barioth. Hey, well done. A toughie, for sure. The Wall for many. It causes a lot of issues. Especially for people who don't know the little... Not necessarily trivializer of the fight, but the little trick to just go for his legs first and then the fight is a million times easier. Obviously hyperbole, but... Took you about 34 minutes? Yeah. It will do if you're not tenderizing. That's actually like a pretty reasonable time for a solo quest without tenderizing, I would say. Especially against Barioth, since he is such a massive wall. And without wall slams as well, if you're unsure of clutch claw usage. Actually. That's gonna get me hit. That's why you make sure you've got an opening. I can do it now. Aww. He perfectly killed that Vespoid trio. What? We're all on a line. Well done, Basil. Oops. Is there a savage on this quest? I don't know why that just occurred to me, but it did, and now I'm scared. Also just realized the horror of the fact that I don't think I've ever fought Furious Rajang with anything other than dual blades. And I have to kill him with something that's not dual blades in this run. This quest does have a savage on it. Hello. I guess I'm about to have a turf war. Did you make the full Barioth armor? Do you want to? That should determine if you do or not. And not just do you want the full armor, but like, do you want to deal with the length of the fight, the difficulty of the fight, if there's any rare drops in it, right? Gotta consider all that stuff. Just get me away from him before he enrages, please. Otherwise I'm never gonna escape. Possibly, yeah, it's one of your favorite sets. Might be worth a shot then, yeah? If you want it for purely visual purposes, you can always potentially come back to it later and get it layered, right? That's much later, but... Or at least maybe grab yourself a, like... just a straight weapon upgrade, or maybe a really good fire weapon. Make the fight a wee bit easier. Both are not terrible ideas. The new cannabis law was passed in Germany. That was your expectation anyway, though, right? You said it was basically a done deal. There's a lot of ice monsters in Iceborne. I mean, just specifically for farming Barioth. still be delayed. Can it? I don't know diddly about how that shit works, man. Apparently this is a day where I truly just exposed that I know nothing about the world. Although, to be fair, I should know absolutely nothing about German law, because I'm not German, and I don't study law. Ooh! Good block. Good. Delightful. Roll. Good. Delightful. All that matters is it still has to go through one more instance. They can't negate the law, but they can call for an investigative committee. They think certain parts of it aren't good. Right. I mean, fair. I was expecting that to hit me, but I thought I might get away with a slap in time. To give, like, a random example off the top of my head, it'd be kind of like if they, you know, passed a law that was like, you can't buy any more alcohol, and then the law passed, but then in an asterisk at the bottom it was like, unless you're rich. And then presumably someone would investigate that and be like, this bit's kind of bullshit. Like, the law could go into effect, but like this bit here, get rid of that. Those exploded bigger than I expected them to. Did Basil just trigger the flashback? That wasn't me. I think he just triggered that somehow. I didn't even know he could do it. I mean, Ty could have done it, I suppose. I don't know how he would have, though. Creepy. And more. Hi, Basil. Oh, Basil? Pickle, sorry. And there you go, he's angry now. Exactly the thing I didn't want to happen. It's just occurred. Wait, no, he's not angry, actually. He just went red mode. Run away. I can bring Basil in here, it's good. Biggest thing they could have a problem with is the past version of the law has an amnesty clause. I don't know what that means. The courts of the country are screaming in panic. There's work involved with it. The court's handled by the counties, and the counties are majorly in the second instance. Don't know what that means either. They can vote for an investigative committee. They can't handle the courts. Right, okay. I get that I get that bit actually. The counties are a major voting power in the second check it has to go through. I don't know what the amnesty is. I gotta be honest, it's one of those words that I've heard a lot in my life and I've just never learned the meaning of. Crimes that were illegal in the past but now legal, the punishments will be negated. Right. So if there was a whole bunch of people that were taking marijuana for pain-based reasons, as an example, you wouldn't have to like deal with that anymore if you were under the amount that was otherwise specified. You got a fine from having 20 grams, you'd have to pay, yeah. If you have more, you still need to. Maybe I'm gonna reveal, like, silly, right? Surely, if the courts have a good and detailed, like, system of information on people, they should just be able to search, like, everyone who was charged. Obviously, individual courthouse, not on like a whole countrywide basis necessarily, but was charged with X amount. Like, was charged with X, they can just look up, you know, cannabis. Possession of illegal narcotic. Filter down to has word cannabis. It would be so easy if they were digitized like they were supposed to for the past 10 years. Ah, okay. I see. Wait, do they still do everything with paper? Oh god, I hope they don't do that in the UK as well. What is it with German businesses just hating the internet, man? What did the internet do to Germany? government passed the law 10 years ago. Courts should be step-by-step digitized. Well, apparently they didn't. Sounds like they should face some consequences then, shouldn't they? Should they? It's incredibly stupid of them. Oh, that's of course. Yeah, you would have thought if there was anyone in the entire country, any single establishment that would know to follow the laws, it would be courts. Where they try people for breaking the law. Wait, what? Why do you not follow it? Oh, that's wonderful. Fucking idiots. Wow, he went really far. Damn, Basil. In a tad dramatic, buddy boy. Okay. He just decided to land. Good. Hello? You sure hope the queue isn't deprived to charge blade redeems. There is 4 redeems in the queue. One of them is Mace's Gunlance, the other 3 are all your charge blades. Three not good enough? Smokes bow and great sword and Gunlance again, Hank's face. It's happening again. What's happening again? Mace just spamming? Every possible weapon. Every possible weapon minus Charge Blade. Because you've got a handle on that one. Oh, whoops. All I needed that was my last one. And then Mace, I presumably accidentally just redeemed another one that said accept Charge Blade. Oi! Hi, Berserk. How you doing? Random, thank you. We probably won't get that far down in the request. Fuck, Charge Blade for real? No. Charge Blade good. We don't need Charge Blade. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen, so you did it again. Thanks, Mace. Oopsie. That's the rudest comment you've read the whole time. I have a feeling that cannot be true. It's the internet, Chisel. Can Turf Wars kill? I don't think they can. Seemingly not. Why on earth would I be talking about Splatoon, mate? Ugh. Oh, hi. Welcome back. You have 600k points now, Dawn. 400 to go. Nice one. Getting close. Hopefully, hopefully you manage to hold on to those points throughout March, and none of the things tempt you in particular. You won't give in to the temptation. Fair, fair. It's painful to lose points when you're over halfway there as well. Because it's taken a long time, right? It's taken a long, long time. Yeah, both of these things I cannot get. Cool. I'm just gonna remove those final upgrades from the old wish list here. Because at this point, they're either Elder Dragon farming, which I don't really want to do, or their post-game stuff, which is irrelevant. 6 Fulgur Anjanath Hardfangs and a Black Pearl Stouthorn will be all I need tomorrow before shoving onwards to finishing the game. Finishing the run, specifically. Finishing the game, then finishing the run. So, unless something unbelievably, stupidly ridiculous happens, I will draw a new run tomorrow, which is really cool. That's good shit. I like that. And that makes this, it will probably make this world playthrough less than like 45 hours as well, which is pretty decent. Let's go get these tracks for old short Monster Hunter run. Yeah, it's World. World is always a little bit quicker, right? Imagine the Relic run plus a Collector's Challenge. Do you mean to say that you have to collect all 600,000 relics or however many there is? This is not the place I wanted to come to. Because that seems like next to impossible to me. One year and no new pulls. Oh no, you mean if I pull a relic run. You mean if I pull a collector's right now. Or tomorrow when I do a new pull. It's allowed to happen, man. It's allowed to happen. There is a collector's challenge for 3U, and there is one for Portable Third as well. So technically, it is an available option. It would be incredibly upsetting. You're rooting for Portable Third? Why so? Out of interest. You'd like to play it on stream? Fair enough. Nice and simple. I mean, Hunsterverse is already set up at this point, right? I just have to remember what I'm doing with it. I think it is incredibly statistically unlikely that it is Portable Third, but it's possible. I think there's still, you'd have to look at the spreadsheet, but I think there's still something like 12, 13 runs in there for thingy. You can't redeem new Portable Third runs? No. I'm still open to Monster Hunter runs, but at this point I'm going to be incredibly strict with them. They have to be like genuinely a really good idea. And not just like, this is sort of semi-neat. Whereas I'll be a little bit more lenient with non-Monster Hunter games at the moment. Because we have a lot of Monster Hunter runs in there anyway. Portable Third collect every single weapon and armor. Yeah, see, that's not neat. That's just tedium. That's just horrible, Chisel. Mean. Spiteful, even. I'm gonna hope that's enough. I don't know how many you need. Enough? Maybe... Nope. I can go to the forest. If I go to camp 11, I can go through the crawl around, and then I'll be in that area. There should be some over there. No, I allowed Portable Third runs when the Redeem was live, but then turned them off once it ended, because I'd rather play 3U. Although I suppose technically, it's probably better for me to have Portable Third runs, because they'll be quicker. From a purely selfish standpoint. It will be a lot quicker. I'm going to imagine you probably need 200 points. No, you can't do. That wouldn't make sense with the amount I've already got. You'd say Portable Third's different enough from 3U? I don't think it is. I mean, it is different enough, but for me, it's just, like, inferior, right? It's just 3U, but without the maps being in the arrangement that I enjoy them in. And then also the farm just sucks. The farm in 3U isn't good, either. But the farm in Portable Third is, like, so time-consuming. So time-consuming. The same as it is in Freedom Unite. It's just, it's exhausting. Maybe that's enough? Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know, actually. If someone came up with a really good Portable Third run, I might be incentivized to accept it. Just still, it'd have to be pretty good, because the Monster Hunter runs a lot. Okay, I think that's going to be me switching on over from World here to 4U today. Let me do a little wavy wave. Yeah. Definitely Chisel. It's just now that it's open to more games than just Monster Hunter, we don't necessarily need any more Monster Hunter ones added when we've already got so many, right? The stream will keep going. I'm just going to have a brief, like, 5-minute break here, run to the loo, get a drink, have a little snack, and I'll be back with some 4U in a bit. So, see you in just a sec.